Is gene editing immoral if it goes beyond health purposes? According to a public opinion study, 75% of Americans would accept the use of gene editing technology to create babies who are protected from some deadly diseases, such as cystic fibrosis and Huntington's disease. The study also found that 65% of Americans would approve of using gene editing to prevent conditions such as blindness. There also was support for using the technology to reduce the risk of diseases that might develop later in life, such as cancer. However, 66% of Americans oppose using gene editing to change qualities such as intelligence or athletic ability. They also oppose changing physical qualities such as eye color or height, the study found. More than 1,000 people were questioned in the study. The researchers said Americans value the medical promise of technology that could change the genetic qualities human parents pass on to their children, but they worry if it could be considered immoral to do so. Scientists argue that gene editing takes out a part of DNA to remove, replace, or repair a gene. However, changes to adult cells only affect the person being treated. On the other hand, editing genes in eggs, sperm, or embryos can change the resulting child in ways that can be passed on to future generations. So, what if scientists could identify genes involved with depression or autism or high body weight? Would they be acceptable to edit? Because of its important effects, international science guidelines say gene editing should not yet be tested in human pregnancies. Scientists say more laboratory research is needed to prove whether it is safe or not. The study also suggests a lack of trust in the technology, as nearly 90% of the people in the study thought that the technology will be used for the wrong reasons, while about one-third of Americans think gene editing will be used before it is fully tested. Many scientists believe this has already happened in China. A 31-year-old interviewee told the Associated Press that he would support gene editing in embryos to prevent diseases that have no cure. He said that his mother has lupus, a disease that may have both environmental and genetic causes. However, he fears it would not be used only to fight disease and eventually would be used for personal gain and immoral acts.